Sir, I don't have so much time in my hand, so I'll not quote too many figures. But let me start by telling you that last year budget I had told that in the India's critical situation, we needed a Manmohan Singh, not a Nirmala Sitharaman. I repeat my statement again, because India is in an economic crisis which we don't see. This big talk of the government that we are going to be the third largest economy is all bunkum. If you really ask, India has not yet reached $5 trillion. China has an economy of $19 trillion. US has economy of $32 trillion. What is this third largest economy, this talk? Sir, main problem facing the economy of the world today is Mr. Donald Trump. But he is powerful. He has shown that he persuaded Elon Musk to send a rocket to the space station to bring back Sunita Williams. So he can't deny their power. But what Mr. Trump wants is equalization of tariffs. He started with Canada and Mexico. And now he has said that India will not be spared. India will not be spared. Last time when he came, he said that Harley-Davidson motorbikes and costly American cars, duty should be reduced. Now he will insist that every American good which is to be exported to India will have no more tax than what Indian goods pay. So the main thing necessary for the finance minister was to announce a tariff policy, that this is going to be our tariff policy, Trump or no Trump. She has not announced any tariff policy. She does not have that vision of Manmohan Singh. Now, look at this, sir, that we have no business agreement yet with UK, with European Union or US. We must, for tariff policy, we must have a uniform policy. But they have not done it. So the country is in the throes of a difficult time, and it's going to be more difficult as Mr. Trump takes his steps one by one. The fact that Modi is his friend, or that is what Modi claims, will not spare India from the high tariffs Americans will charge. My next point is, when I was a student, I saw a play by Pirandello, an Italian dramatist. It was named 6 Characters in Search of an Author. I shall say that this government is a government in search of an economic roadmap. They have no economic roadmap. Because it's true that in the last years of Manmohan Singh government, economy faced a number of problems. And what was necessary was to break us out of that. Now, what have you done? In the initial years, Nirmala Sitharaman, when I came to this house, Arun Jaitley was the finance minister. Nirmala Sitharaman took over as FM in 2014 and onwards. She has no idea of what roadmap to say. They are in search of private sector investment. They want to trigger the private sector investment. So initially what they did, they lowered the corporate tax to 22% and launched, and for new firms to 15%. Then what they did, they did to trigger private sector investment, they launched a productivity-linked incentive scheme to incentivize farms. Along with that, the government also increased its capital expenditure quite sharply, hoping that it would crowd in private sector investment. Sir, you are from Assam. Do you notice any private sector investment taking place there? Only one or two private companies. They are acquiring others' properties. Who is acquiring the ports? Who is acquiring the airports? I don't want to name him. He is the Prime Minister's friend. Assam has got a lot of investment.
Yes, sir.
Achha,
Yes.
I'm happy.
No, I am not going to the debate.
I'm happy to
but
know
you
that.
go. Please be seated. Please. You are not allowed.
I'm
Please.
happy for
Please.
Assam.
Please.
Let me
Where are
say
you going?
that I'm happy for
Don't
Assam.
make any false statement, Dada.
And now that you are president of the Assam Pradesh BJP, I hope that the investment will even rise. I have no objection to that.
The entire country is seeing your voices.
Why are you being sensitive?
Please go.
Sir, why are you being sensitive? Sir, my next point is
Please conclude, sir.
that there was this problem that some analysts are happy with the projected fiscal deficit to 4.4%. But it is still above any pre-COVID budget deficit of the Modi government. India's public debt as a share of GDP started rising after FY15 despite a favorable external climate.
Please conclude,
and currently
sir.
it sits at
conclude. Honorable member.
84.3%.
Please conclude.
Sir, what I wanted to say that in this finance bill, the main thing is the middle class has been given income tax relief.
Just a minute, sir.
Yes.
Just a minute, please. सभा की अनुमति हेतु आज की सभा की कार्यवाही 8 बजे तक के लिए बढ़ा दी जाए. Thank you.
We agree.
Please conclude. Please conclude.
Sir, the main point is that you reduced the tax on individuals to 12 lakhs. There would be no tax. It was thought that it will be very popular. But, sir, the lowering of private income tax on private individuals will not incentivize private
Honourable member,
investment.
thank you.
It has never happened.
Honourable member Sri D. Malaya Rasanji.
Sir, that is why I say...
D. Malaya Rasanji. Please conclude in 30 seconds, sir. Please, Malaya Rasanji. Please.
I oppose this.
Please conclude.
I oppose this finance bill. All the assumptions made in this finance bill are false. This does not face the challenges faced by the economy, both external factors and internal. Investment is not rising, unemployment is at its highest, and country is in a bad way.
Thank
Please
you.
accept that.
Thank you.